Bilam, in one of his curses, says of Am Yisrael, Hen am Levadad yishkon, ba'amim lo yitchashev. They are a people who dwell alone. They shall not be considered amongst the nations. Many hundreds of years later, several hundred years later, the people will come to the prophet Shmuel, and they will say to him, appoint for us a king, v'nihyeh kechol ha'amim, and we will be like all of the nations. And that movement, that transition between a people who dwell alone versus a people like all the nations is one of the fundamental tensions of Jewish history. You could perhaps look at almost every tension point throughout our people's history and see those different impulses reflected. And in fact, how you understand Jewish thinkers, you could probably put them on a spectrum along the line of how they understand Bilam's phrase. Is it a blessing? Is it a curse? What does it mean to be alone, to be unique, to be special? I want to share just one interpretation of the Netziv, and it's an original one. It does something surprising with the words. Here is what he says. Hen am levadad yishkon. Lo kederech kol uma v'lashon. Not like every nation, sholchim bagola, when they find themselves in a foreign society, umitarvim, they assimilate with them, and they do well. They do fine. Lo ken am Yisrael. Not so Israel. Keshehu levadad, when Israel is alone with a proud, unique identity, understanding their differences from those around them, then yishkon, they shall dwell, benucha ubekavod, with peace, with honor. V'ra'u kol amei haaretz ki shem Hashem nikra alav. They will have the respect of the surrounding Gentile society. Ubagoyim, but if they seek to be a part of the nations around them, to minimize, diminish the differences, they seek to be one with the foreign society, lo yitchashev. Eino nechshav be'enam klal la'adam. They will not be considered as anything. If they do not respect their own identity, they will not have the respect of others. The way in which my teacher, Rabbi Sachs, would put this in a very simple, pithy phrase, non-Jews are comfortable with Jews who are comfortable with their Jewish identity. Non-Jews are uncomfortable with Jews who are uncomfortable with their Jewish identity. That's a message which I think our yeshiva captures so well, to on the one hand be so fundamentally, deeply immersed and proud of our identity, and at the same time deeply rooted and committed to the needs of the society around us. Shabbat Shalom.